Hello everybody, it's the Last Raider. We are back with another video. And today we are talking about cancel culture. Yes, cancel culture. And a lack of leadership from Lucasfilm. Kathleen Kennedy, by firing Gina Carano, I knew this was going to happen. I think I've even said this is going to happen. But she capitulated to the terrorists, and the terrorists are now continuing. A couple of stories have come up. I think Yellow Flash was talking about a story. I'm going to refer to some people. I will probably put these people in the description so you guys can go over and check them out. They did some videos. It's hard for me to find the videos right now. I'll try to find the videos and put them in there. But I would like for y'all to go over and check their videos out because they do a lot better job of, showing this up. I'm like, you know what? Instead of trying to put my own spin on something, I'm going to support another creator that I like. So there's going to be about 3 creators I'm going to mention here. But we're talking about the cancel culture that came in and took out Gina Carano. Now, for those who don't know what's going on, Gina Carano got canceled. Then she got uncanceled by getting hired by Ben Shapiro to do a movie. And she pretty much bombshelled, just basically blew Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy out of the water in a amazing interview. But, as predicted, this was not going to end. I believe I said this, when you don't negotiate with terrorists, because once you show you're willing to negotiate, here they come. They're going to come back, they're going to do it again. This became a problem back, I think, in 2013, I believe it was, when Somalia, ships were just being captured. That movie Captain Phillips, where the Somali pirates were just going in. There's just a rash of Somali piracy just happening around the Somali area. And they were just running around there just capturing ships, holding people for ransom until they got their money, and then they would let them go. And this continued until the U.S. military said, you know what? These people are messing with the world's supply of oil. It is time for us to go out there and free the shit out of the ocean. We freed the shit out of almost every country in this area. It's time to go free the shit out of the ocean. And suddenly the Navy changed their motto to a global force for good, and the Somali pirates were like, wait, what? And the U.S. went in there and started beating the tar out of them. They started going in. Like, if you took over a ship, the Navy SEALs come in there. They'd snipe your guys from the portcullises as your ships would bob up and down. I think there was one where a Navy SEAL actually jumped onto a ship with a knife and pretty much killed every Somali pirate on the ship in an act of sheer badassery. But the point I'm trying to make is the reason this got crazy and got to the point where the military had to get involved was because companies would just pay. Somali pirates took a person, they stepped and paid them. They're like, okay, we'll pay you. Maybe they'll go away. They'll give us our ship back at least. But as long as they kept paying them, the Somali pirates were like, hey, you know what? You're going to pay us. We'll go do it again. Well, same thing with the SJWs. Gina Carano has been fired. Now Rosario Dawson is being targeted. Now she's being targeted over some perceived trans stuff. Someone filed charges against her and her family. Later on, the charges were dropped. I'm quite certain because the lawyer, and this is what SJWs understand, the reason normally you drop charges, usually 2 reasons. 1, you're not going to be able to win the fight, or 2, and this is usually the most likely scenario, you do not have a case. Okay? But now, Dark Hay Outpost has done a video where he's talking about, there's one particular person, I can't remember who they are, but now they were part of the mob that stirred up the Gina Carano. They're now starting to stir up fire Rosario Dawson nonsense. Well, here's the thing. You get rid of Rosario Dawson, you morons. Who do you think's going to step up and get her back? That's why conservative media is so important. And I want to put something in here because it's a bit of a positive thing. Because this is the long game for people who are into true entertainment, who want to make entertainment great again. If you want to be that person, you got to look at this long game. Don't panic. Look at the long game here. They fire Rosario Dawson they cancel her from Disney, and she gets canceled by Hollywood. Do you think she's not going to take money from Ben Shapiro if he comes in there and says, hey, Rosario, I'll let you make your own movie just like I did Gina? It's not a bad deal. Suddenly, the Hollywood establishment that is in control of Hollywood are now getting rid of their acting assets and their movie-making assets and giving them to their competition. And it will not take long for Hollywood to figure this out. Trust me, if they get rid of Rosario Dawson, probably Chris Pratt, like they're trying to do, because these are the two people I think they're going to try and cancel next. It's probably going to take both those people getting hired by like Ben Shapiro to do a movie or something. And Hollywood is going to be like, okay, yeah, we're done listening to you morons. You are destroying our establishment, our iron grip on entertainment. We're going to ignore you from now on because you don't know what you're talking about, and you are costing us more than you are giving us. You are creating a competitor for us with your nonsense, and you have tricked us into doing it. We're not going to allow it. That or Hollywood will be stupid and just keep going. But they're already calling for like I said, they're calling for Rosario Dawson to be canceled now. Weird one, like I said, they're going after Chris Pratt. They went after Chris Pratt again because the word Pratt was on the engine. They're a company that made the engine that blew up. I think leaving Hawaii or something to that effect. I'm not particular on the whole thing. I just seen it on Twitter and I was like, wait, what? We're mad at Pratt because of an engine explode. What the heck did Star-Lord flew up there, shot the engine and said, F all y'all, and flew off? I mean, is that where we're going right now? It didn't make a whole lot of sense. But these left wokies, they're taking every opportunity they can to try and put Chris Pratt, put Rosario Dawson's name out there, and go after him. Yellow Flash talked about this too, I believe. So go check him out. Also, I don't have a picture for it right now because I just seen it right before I started this video. But Anna, that Star Wars girl, said is apparently got a video out saying that they are now going after, or hinting at going after Henry Cavill. I don't know why they're going after Henry Cavill, but here's the thing: if they cancel Superman and if they cancel The Witcher / Superman, and he ends up over with Ben Shapiro as his agent, and he puts Henry Cavill in some action movie, I ain't got a problem with it. Get Henry Cavill some martial art training and give him like a Die Hard series or something. Put him in like Die Hard. Better yet, put Chris Pratt in Die Hard. Make a Die Hard with Chris Pratt. I mean, that would be awesome. He's already got the attitude. I mean, he can joke as good as John McClane, in my opinion. And he's actually got a full head of hair, unlike Bruce Willis. I mean, he's not balding. But I mean, jeez. This is, like I said, this is just the more Gina Carano has now proven, and as long as more conservative voices, more not just conservative voices, more anti-woke voices, because there's probably some people on the left side of politics, somewhat more left-leaning, that are a little liberal, that would look at this and say, opportunity knocks. We should probably try to, help these people out. They probably don't like the woke culture either. And they're probably looking at this saying, you know what? We need to go out there and we could get some of this talent and do something. It would be nice to have a big name actor. Because here's the thing. Once you cancel a person from Hollywood like you did Gina Carano, they have no other choice. I know there's people out there saying, hey, these people are making millions of dollars with Hollywood. They wouldn't dare. They'll never make those millions again with Hollywood. Do you understand that? You have given these people nothing left to lose. Gina Carano, they took everything from her. They made it impossible for her to work. And they thought, oh, this is a wonderful thing. Look what we've done. We've fully canceled her. I'm not surprised she accepted Ben Shapiro's offer. She's got nowhere else to go at that point. Who else is going to hire her in Hollywood? There's no competition. Ben Shapiro suddenly became the only game in town for entertainment to Gina Carano. You cancel Chris Pratt, who's been making millions of dollars, and Ben Shapiro comes up and says, I'll pay you close to $1 million if you come in and do it. He could actually get high quality Hollywood talent for pennies on the dollar. You have just made these high quality. I mean, take if they cancel Robert Downey Jr., for instance. You really think somebody with a decent amount of money, Robert Downey Jr. is looking at unemployment. But if he makes a kick-ass movie, he has it's a Hail Mary. But at that point, when your back's against the wall, a Hail Mary is better than nothing. I mean, I tell people all the time. People say, "Oh, well, that's 1 to 3 odds that you're gonna succeed." You know what? 1 to 3 odds, or 1 out of 3 chances that you're going to make it is a lot better odds than no chance you're going to make it, than full cancellation. A 50-50 shot is a lot better to someone who has cancer than when you're saying, you got a 50-50 shot, chemotherapy is going to work. We're going to do the chemotherapy because I've got a chance with it. Without it, you don't have a chance. And that's what these cancerous SJWs have been doing. They are destroying the Hollywood establishment. We are going to get our entertainment back, and ultimately, I believe we will win the culture war because of this, because they don't have the focus. These idiots are not focused enough to deal with a problem. They're going to go in there, they're going to demand full cancellation, and all we have to do is just sit back, build the money up, and prepare to start buying high-quality talent. Anyway, folks, I am The Last Raider. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Be sure to check the description because I'm going to have these different channels with these videos. I'm going to try and promote these people the best I can. So do check them out. And as always, stay safe, stay frosty. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.